Pokemon music is great. I love it, you love it, everybody loves it. I actually love it so much that I want to make a stand tune arrangement of one of the wide array of incredible and iconic battle themes. There's a challenge that comes with that though, and that is that Pokemon music is insane. Let's say I were to take, Giratina's theme as an example and try to arrange it as a stand tune. That would be an awful experience. Yes, the song absolutely slaps, but if you were to take this, and give it to any instrument in the ensemble, they'd probably just start crying. So I had to narrow down the picks of music based on if they were realistically possible to play without butchering the original song. And eventually, I found the one. Necrozma's theme. This one has everything. It gets right to the point, it's not filled with impossibly hard flurries of runs, and it sounds fantastic. Well, there is one small problem with it, and it just doesn't really have a melody. The whole song is just like angry chords, which is cool, but, nothing really shoots out to you as, oh, this is a song instead of just a bunch of really cool chords. But then I had an idea. What if I took the melody from the other Necrozma theme, and then just put it on top of the chords of the other? That way I'd have the really cool chords and a melody. So that's what I did. The following is the result of what that sounds like. Also, I did have percussion parts written for this, but they kind of sucked, so I've just only put the wind parts in here because they're kind of the focus of this anyway. So my apologies for that. I suck at writing percussion. We'll get there eventually. if you just watched that arrangement, I hope you enjoyed it. It's a great song. I hope the arrangement is a pretty good rendition of it. I've actually had that ready to go for a little while. I've just been really bad at getting stuff done. But hey, if you did enjoy it, like, comment, subscribe, all those sorts of things. It'd be very much appreciated. That's all, folks. Have a fantastic day. Hey, hello, long time no see. I have a problem, and I need your help. Okay? I have 3 pieces of music here, and I like them, don't get me wrong, but I cannot come up with a title for them to save my life, okay? You'd think that'd be the easy part. Like, I've written the music out. That should be the hard part. But I cannot come up with a title for these things, okay? I can't do it. And that's where you come in, okay? I would love for you to listen to these things and tell me a title for them. I can't do it myself. I really can't. And if you also have any musical suggestions for these things, I'd love to hear it. The third movement isn't done, by the way. But the first and second, if you have any feedback for that, or ideas for the third, I'd love to hear those. So, without further ado, let's just hop into it, see what we got going on. Okay, so here we are in our first piece. You can see it's got some pretty simple instrumentation here, and a nice little 7/8 feel to it. It's aptly called Movement 1 right now, but I'd like to come up with a better title than that. So, let's see what we're working with here. And there we have it. It's pretty good, right? I kind of like it. I really like the bass clarinet part in the middle, like that little feature part. Really like that. But yeah, that's the first piece. I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know what you think about a title for that one. I really don't know even where to start with that. But thank you. Let's move on to the second one, shall we? Alright, and here we are in the second movement. This one only has 3 of the instruments from the first one, and is a much slower, much more somber type of piece. And once again, I have no idea what to call it. So, let's see what it sounds like first. and there we have on the second movement. Thank you, Muscore Woodwinds, for playing that really well. Basically, and it really, really hauls off on that last note there, doesn't it? But hey, I kind of like that one. I think it's a really nice little trio, and hopefully you enjoyed it as well. Let me know what you think about the title. And with that done, and out of the way, let's move on to movement 3. Alright, here we are in our third and final movement. As you can see, it has the same instrumentation as the second movement. I thought about adding percussion to this one, but obviously I still have not done that. And it's not finished entirely, but I do think it has enough substance to it to include it on this and really give a good idea of what it is and where it's going. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and give a listen to it, shall we? Alright, and there we have it. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I think it's pretty nice. It's got a lot of movement to it. It's actually got some inspiration from the fourth movement of Second Suite in F. Shout out to Gustav Holst. So if you're familiar with that piece, you might hear a little bit of overlap. So as you can see, it's got a lot of repetition of this same sort of recurring melody, but I think it kind of works out. Yeah, I hope it's not too repetitive. I just sort of like how it builds on itself. But yeah, that's about it for that one. Alright, and there you have it. That is the 3 different pieces that I don't have titles for. Hopefully you enjoyed them, and hopefully you also have a few ideas as to what to call those things, because I do not. So, if you have any clues, please let me know in the comments. Yeah. Also, hey, check this out. New recording space. It's pretty nice. I think you will be able to tell a difference with a lot of the quality of stuff that I'm doing. I'm recording not just on my laptop anymore, so that's a big thumbs up for me. So, hopefully you enjoy a different quality output here, and yeah, keep checking out all of my stuff. I really appreciate all the support. And also, if you don't know, I do streaming now. You can check that out. I have a link to it either in this description, or if I forget, it's just on the channel homepage. So, check that out if you like to. I'd really appreciate it. But, that's all I have for this time. See ya!